In this video, we're going to look at managing customer bookings. First, we're going to look at global availability. Now, rules like this apply to all bookable products in your store. This is useful if you have expected hours of availability, e.g. Monday to Friday 9 till 5, or if you need to block out a specific date range for all products. To manage global availability, simply go to Bookings and Settings, or if it's on your quick links, go to Global Booking Availability. Your screen may look slightly different to this. Let's set some rules up as an example. So for this example, we've assumed that the business is open between 9 AM to 5 PM, Monday to Friday. So I have here 3 rules. I've selected a range of days from the drop-down menu, and on a Saturday and Sunday, we are not bookable. Now, because the system works in days, we need to say for the rest of that day, so the time range, and this is all week, between after 5 PM up to midnight, we are also not bookable. And for the rest of that night, from midnight up to 9 AM, we're also not bookable. So we'll save those changes and bring up a calendar. We'll just refresh this and we can see that we are now not available on a Saturday and Sunday, and customers can only book from 9 to 4 because each appointment lasts an hour, and that would take it to 5 PM. There are a couple of things to note on this screen. First of all, it's important to know that this global availability overrides any rules you set in individual products, so you need to be aware of that when setting up your diary. The second thing to be aware of is priority. So rules with the lower priority numbers will override rules with a higher priority, e.g. 9 overrides 10. Now what this means is that if you have 2 rules that conflict with each other, you will need to tell the system which rule to apply. So this is where we set a priority. Now in this case we don't need to because they're even, but if you had a rule whereby perhaps you were available one Saturday in every 4, for example, you would need to give that rule a higher priority than this one, so you'd give it a lower number. Now what if you wanted to book a holiday, so you wanted to block out a complete time period? Let's go date range, and we'll say that from the 28th of May until the 10th of June, we're on holiday, we're not bookable. Now this rule, we need this to override any other rules. So to be sure, we're going to set this as top priority, rule number 1. We'll save those changes. Let's bring the calendar back and refresh the page. And now we can see that from the 28th, this date is unavailable up until the 10th of June. If this seems a little complicated, play around with the rules for a little while until you get a feel of it.